Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. The shotgun handoff here. Makes a nice move there. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat and to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Fights through a tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, LSU. That's how you finish a play. Setting the tone early. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, and he fumbled it. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
Another example of taking care of the football and how deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, Next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Pressure is coming. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Fresh set of downs. First and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jackson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Single back, takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it second and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a target, and it's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
Tackle on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tennessee, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Howard right past the defender. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
The ball is lining up here on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fights off a defender. And the Vols are in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And that one's picked off. What a play. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, get closer to midfield. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here we go. Let's see what the play call is on 4th and long from their own 40. Grab down the middle. It's James. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
What an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect on the long pass. He caught it, but was out of bounds, so incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Hand off to the single back. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the... Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Over the middle, it's James. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it second and short. Looking for a receiver. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's caught. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, as you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Jackson. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, he was keeping him out of the end zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, LSU. Add 6 more points to the total.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game.
35, Tennessee, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Jackson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. On first down, it's play action. On the run here. Lets it go. It's a quick grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They feed the fullback this time. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown? He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's James. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The tight end makes the catch. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play. LSU now operating in the red zone. And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Finds his target. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Short roll to the back, an easy completion. They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone. The balls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The receiver grabs it. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And the Volunteers will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Vols. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, the defense wasn't quite able to keep him out of the end zone for the touchdown, but how about the job of just having a short memory? Just put that out of your mind, rally to this football, and keep them short of the 2-point conversion.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out?
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Checks this down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
First and goal for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So here we go, third and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Makes a quick grab. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting it into a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Quick throw to his receiver. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. That's reeled in. It's James. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
Bringing it out, it's Jackson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw to the left. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not a long return, but the important thing to pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Offense makes their way on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants
wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 20. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
On the move now. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And now the try for the two-point conversion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. There's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Takes the handoff. It's Rourke. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.